Good afternoon, everyone. Hello, YouTube. If you're watching this, please give us a like, a comment, and if we do anything or say anything to help you, please hit that subscribe button. We are trying to grow our YouTube channel, the Good Time Tommy page. My name is Hayden, and I'm a realtor here in Middle Tennessee on the Good Time Tommy team. And today, what we're going to be talking about today is how offers have changed. How making offers have changed in the past year. I apologize. I've started off slow. But I'm going to provide you with some good info in this. And I've got some helpers here. I've got Drew and Jason in the crowd with me, Tommy in the back. So what I want to talk about is how offers look today. Drew is a man of many deals. In your most recent offers, Drew, one comes to mind in particular. It's a new construction deal that you got quite a bit off. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Which new construction deal are you saying?
I believe it's the, and correct me if I'm wrong, but Drew, I think it was 2 or 3 months ago, got a new construction deal.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah. So
It's like $100,000 off, right?
man, it was damn near $100,000 off. Comp values.
Yeah.
Of course, market shifted a little bit, but yeah, I mean, it was originally this house was listed at $689.
Yeah.
I got it for essentially $590. I got it at $599 and 10 in closing costs.
Yeah.
So brand new house in a very prestigious upcoming neighborhood in Murfreesboro.
And when was that?
That was, I think, November. We closed December, so it had to be sometime November or December.
So the end of year last year, we saw a major market shift, and what drove that market shift is interest rates rising. And when those interest rates spiked up, it knocked out a lot of buyers, and it left a lot of new construction builders overextended. Where they had a lot of lots, they were selling them fast, they were building all these houses, and then bam, it stopped. The market stopped, and when it came to a complete halt at one time. So the situation Drew's talking about is he got a house basically for $100,000 less than the person before. The person before paid $689. He basically got his people a house a month. Was it like a month later, a month after, 2 months after?
I usually run comp values off the last 3 months.
So, and within the past 3 months, they've had another home sale for $100,000 more than what he got under contract. And so that's what we've seen shift. Whereas last year, at this time, we were still making multiple offers. We were still waiving all contingencies. We were trying to beat out 5 to 10 offers, basically telling the buyer what to do, what they had to do to even have a chance to get this house. Well, now we've become order takers, where people see something on the market where we were a year ago. You know, houses were staying on the market not even a day. They were selling before people even had a chance to go look at them. You know, people were calling, letting people in early. We would never do that, but you know, a lot of deals were getting worked out before they even hit the market. Whereas now, you know, you're seeing houses 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks, 50 days, 60 days, 70 days, and as the consumer, people are thinking, I can get a deal. How low can we offer?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You know, since we've been in the business, it's kind of been this balls to the wall crazy market from, you know, the time we started. But now it's like, you know, people are like, well, let's give it a couple weeks and see what happens.
Man.
I'm like, well, hey, you know, there's still, I mean, this market's slow, but there's still a chance that house is going to sell within 2 weeks.
And I'll say in the past 2 weeks, we've even had another shift to where under $400,000 we're starting to see multiple offers again, things are moving. You know, I've had a situation to where similar situation to what Drew said. You know, the guy wanted to wait 2 weeks and said, you know, we'd probably have more leverage in our negotiation if we waited, which is true. If it would have stayed on the market 2 more weeks, we would have. But the house sold beginning of the year. Buyers are back active. it went under contract, and he lost out. And it was something he really wanted. So I've had to shift to where, I'm communicating with my buyers that, we're not in the same market we were in 3 months ago, and
why do you think that is?
I think the end of the year is historically a slower time anyway. Once we get close to November, people just want to make it through the holidays. They don't want to move. They don't want to have to worry about spending a Christmas in an apartment or anything like that. And also, I think it was just 2 years of people getting beat up. And I think that last interest rate hike where it went up like 2% almost, I think it was just the uppercut knocking everybody out. And they were I think it was a combination of people getting knocked out of purchasing power after seeing what they could afford at lower interest rates. And it was I think they needed a break. I think they needed a breather because I think we've got close to 30 deals in the past 3 weeks as a team. And we didn't have that many in the whole fourth quarter of last year. So I think it's just a combination of those two things. And it's just different. Like Drew was saying, we've been 2 years strong of just balls to the wall, asking people to do the ridiculous things, and now it's I'm having to relearn how to communicate with listing agents, how to communicate with my buyers, just to how to prepare them to put them in the best situation. Because at the same time, if we can get a deal, I want to be able to get a deal for our buyers. I want to be able to get them 10, 20, 30 grand off, but also at the same time, I don't want to offend the seller to where now we've lost all leverage or negotiating power to even find a happy medium for both of us to where they're like, screw them. I don't even want to counter. So it's really cool to see, these two shifts in the market, now that I'm becoming a seasoned agent like one of my mentors, Drew, here. It does, man, and it just teaches you to be able to just communicate things differently and be able to read and analyze the data, which is days on market, how fast things are selling and the comps, and just how to communicate. The main thing for me that I'm learning right now, or relearning, is how to communicate to listing agents. Because, I'm used to just asking what they want. Now I'm having to ask, what can we get? What can we ask for that's not too much? But days on the market tell it all. If you have a home on the market 1 week, you're not going to have as much leverage as a home that's been on it 70 days. So does my audience have anything to add? I believe that's all I have. Tommy, do you have anything to add?
I've always got something to add.
I know. That's why I asked. We're wrapping it up, but yeah.
I don't know what all you've covered, but I would like to. Why do you think buyers are making such low offers right now?
I want to say it has a lot to do with how much some buyers have been beat up by sellers asking for ridiculous things, that now that they feel like now it's our turn to ask for some ridiculous things.
Yeah, but the people that are asking right now, have they been beaten up, or are they new buyers?
Most people I'm working with have been beat up, and now they're seeing the market shift.
Get the camera. Don't look over here at me. So whenever you go in, did you go over, like, if a home is listed at $400,000, where are your people coming in at?
A home listed at $400,000, if it's been on the market 2 weeks, people are wanting to come in 30 or 20 grand light immediately.
30 or 20 grand light. 20 or 30 grand light, either one.
I feel like what
Average.
I've done especially with the way interest rates are now, I've been trying to get more of my clients' cash out of pocket down. Because that 10 or 20 grand light is not going to make that much of a difference on your mortgage payment. I mean, it may, but I feel like I'd rather have my people keep 10 grand in their pocket for paying closing costs.
Right.
So I feel like I've been really attacking, if we can come in, say 10 grand light, and get all these cash out of pocket things covered for you. I mean, we can run the numbers on 20 light, and you come out of pocket with 10, or we can run the numbers on 10 light off listing price, getting everything paid for.
I had a guy last week that wanted to come in 20 light and get everything paid for.
There's those two.
Well, what did y'all do in that situation?
We ended up offering full price and only got a little bit of closing costs.
What changed?
I was able to communicate with him that, you know, we're in a different market, but it's not that different.
Yeah.
You know, we don't have that much room to negotiate.
Why don't we not have that much room?
I don't know.
Because we still have lots of buyers. I mean, we still have lots of buyers, and we still have no inventory.
We're still at such a low inventory rate. Right now, it looks like we're selling over 500 homes a month. And if there's 1,000 homes on the market, the homes are going to be gone in 2 months.
Yeah.
If we didn't put another home on the market. So the thing that's working against buyers now is sellers are probably feeling a little bit more confident. It's going into a better season of selling. But there's just not a lot of people out there with their home on the market. Builders stopped building. So that really held the inventory down too. So there's just not, if there's a lot more houses on the market, you'd have to perform a lot different. The prices would be dropping a lot faster. People would be scared to death to make offers. So on a $400,000 house, we'll offer $320. I mean, it would be ridiculous.
Well, I usually try, like, whenever my clients say that, because I always want to have a backup plan. I'm like, all right, we can definitely do that. But let me
Sure,
ask
you should have done the damn show.
What if they say no?
They didn't want to.
What if they say no?
Well, a lot of people I see, you're supposed to represent your buyer,
Mhm.
whatever they tell you to do.
Yeah.
Here's why that's, if you love the house and I'm representing you, making low offers now creates a multiple offer for somebody.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm representing you and you're representing the seller, and I bring you a low offer, you reach out to Drew and say, hey man, I got an offer. If you're going to bring one, go ahead and bring it. Their offer will probably be significantly higher than your offer. So representing your buyer is not just about doing exactly what they say. It's about helping them get it at the best price if you want it.
Damn, that's good.
Wow.
Damn, that's good.
That's impressive.
That's good time Tommy for you folks.
Shut her down. Shut her down.
And as you can see, he's a lot better than me. Hope this helped you. Like, comment, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you for watching. We'll be back here next week at 1 o'clock.